Hi girls, how are you? It's Effie here. I just thought I'd update you on what's been happening. On Saturday, I went back to the naturopath for my skin, and I told her about what happened with the miscarriage and everything. And she's got me going on some special tablets over there. I forgot the name of them, but there's some naturopath ones to help with ovulation and stuff. And she said I've got to be on them for I don't know how long, but she put me on a trying to conceive break pretty much for 2 months. So yeah, she done that, and just to give the body time to recover and stuff, and yeah. Anyhow, I went yesterday to the IVF doctor, 21st of June, and obviously he knows what's been happening because I ran out the clinic when all this was happening. But I went for the blood test on Monday, and it came back as 660 for the HCG and 4.6 for the progesterone. So when I saw him yesterday, he asked me if I've still got pain, and I said yes, this is where it is. And I showed him and said straight away to get the scan done. And he'd done an internal scan right there on the spot. He said he found nothing in the uterus this time, but there was fluid around the left side of my body, which is probably the blood. So he said that I've got to take this tablet, not tablet, injection. So it's called methotrexate, and I've got to go in for an injection. It was supposed to be this morning, but it's non-stop. Um, so I'll go possibly on Friday morning. But I have the injection like at 7:30 in the morning. I've got to stay there for 2 hours and get it to monitor, see if it takes everything out. So yeah, and he said because of it, because he's going to treat it like an ectopic because of the pain that I'm having. He's not sure if it's an ectopic, but it's better. He said they're going in for surgery and wrecking stuff along the way, so it'll clear out this way. And yeah, and because of the methotrexate, not allowed to fall pregnant for 3 months, which sucks. But however, like one of my dear friends pointed out, she did say it doesn't mean that the IVF process can't start in that time. I'm like, oh yeah. So hopefully I can start all the IVF stuff in August, September. Then hopefully have an October, November transfer. Fingers crossed. So yeah, I hope that's what happens there. Hopefully. Um, yeah, what else did he say? He said I tried to talk to him about the IVF. He said first do this, do the injection, and I've got another appointment with him on July 8th, which is a Friday in 2 weeks. It's during the day. At first I was like, oh, you've got to find one because before after work, and then in the end I'm like, you know what? Fuck them. I'm gonna just pretend I'm sick and just go for the appointment. It's at 11 o'clock and it's not in Liverpool, it's in Westmead. So yeah, I'm like, fuck, I don't give a shit anymore. They've got this whole policy that work comes before everything. Yeah. So me and Mark will take the day off and we'll probably go up to that restaurant we wanted to go to, which is 317. Because we've got the gluten-free stuff. And because not yesterday, tomorrow I was going to take the day off because would have been our child's first birthday. But then I said to Mark, after the second miscarriage happened, I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. So he's like, okay, so I'm not taking the day off. Plus, with one staff down at work, I wouldn't be allowed to take the day off. They'd call me in. So yeah, but I did manage to get some stuff off him. I did ask if I could take away the IVF stuff to read until I go to the let's go down. So first I'll show you this paper. which I haven't scanned yet. I am going to scan it and put it on my trying to conceive page. It's pretty much about the whole process, what happens in the process. So I'm sorry if you can't see that clearly. Yeah, I will put it up on Facebook. Most of you have me on Facebook. If you don't, just the link below. But from what I've seen, the people that watch the videos are the ones that are on my Facebook. So yeah, so we've got that there, and yeah, I also got this book called Your Pathway to Care, sorry. It's come with a DVD now. I don't know what's in the DVD. My friend told me in her pack she got it. It's about how to do the injections and everything. I haven't checked on my one yet. So that's IVF Australia. But it's got the price things here. So it starts over on this page. So here we go. I'll bring that up on the screen as much as I can. If I can't, I will scan it. I'll put it on Facebook. It'll be on Facebook, relax. IVF, if it was normal IVF, it's $6,845. But however, in the end, it only costs $2,226 because you get the rest of it back from Medicare. And that is before the private healthcare comes in. They should be covered for something. If they don't, once I'm pregnant and I'm out of hospital and stuff, I'm cancelling the thing. Because otherwise it's just a waste of money. I pay $230 something a month for this thing. And anyhow, and this one's ICSI, the ICSI, it's $7,540. And in the end, it only costs $2,496. So yeah, and then obviously the cost is less if it's in the same calendar year. You go for it again. Then you got your day surgery fees, which for the hospital is $500 their excess, and then it's whatever the thing charges on top. But it depends, because of the private healthcare, they come for some of the costs. But it says be prepared for up to $1,750 for that, and also the medication cost, which is between $120 and $280. So, whoops, yeah. So, yeah, and then additional services which may be recommended, which is frozen embryo transfer, which is what I want to do. So, yeah, I'll pay for that because it'll make it cheaper the next time around because you won't need to go through all that. So, yeah, got the right page, sorry. Alright, so it is $2,520 for treatment fee. So it is 1/3 of the price of the ICSI. But I mean, like I said, if it's already done, I'm gonna freeze. I want to get them frozen. So, and then in the end, it will cost $1,292 out of my pocket. So I get back half of that money. Or if I have to go for it again the third time, $1,078. So yeah, and then it's got about IUI, which doesn't apply to us. Ovulation induction, ultrasound monitoring cycle. I've got no idea what that is. Then it's got about the freezing. Oh, you pay a fee to freeze the stuff, which is $275 for the first 6 months, and then $175 every 6 months after that. And it says we do not include this in the overall fee as there will be not always embryos available to freeze. So assisted hatching, all this, which I don't think we'll need. What the services will probably be using is the ICSI and frozen embryo transfer if we have to go for it again. But yeah, I'll definitely be paying to get them frozen for sure. So yeah, that's in that, and it covers some other stuff in there. I haven't read it because I've been busy reading these books that I got off eBay. I bought them off eBay, and so this is the first one that I've read. It's called Making Babies, and it's personal IVF stories. I didn't find it really that relevant to me. Most of the stories were of people that are over 30 years old, and yeah, their egg quality is, decreasing, and they've gone for sperm donors or even egg donors. So I didn't really find it that useful. There wasn't anything that sort of related to me. So yeah, I'm going to give this one away. So if there's anyone that is over the age of 30 and wants to read some personal stories, if you might be going through the same thing, let me know. Just send me the money for postage, which is about $6-7, and I'll send it to you. That's no problem. The book that I'm currently reading, and it's actually been pretty good. I was reading this when I was at the clinic waiting. It's called IVF and Ever After, and it's actually for Australia. It's an Australian one. Oh, so is this one, by the way. So that's Australian as well. So yeah, Australian. But I read in here that the actual policy they've got for IVF is they'll only transfer one at a time, and they will only transfer two if you're over 36. So yeah, but I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but that's what it says in here. The print off for this was in 2007, so 4 years ago. So things might have changed since then. So yeah, I'm on page 61 of 212. No, don't count the index. Don't count that. About 190. So I'm 1/3 through the book. So yeah, so I found this one really useful so far. It's been really good because it's talking more about the emotional needs of couples when they go through IVF. And this is another one that I got that I haven't read yet. The Couple's Guide to IVF. So yeah, I thought that would be really good. And it's got questions. I just opened it up and it's got questions. So when I go back, I'll be asking him all of these stuff. I've already got questions from the other two books. Even though that first one wasn't really useful, it has stuff about getting tested for chromosomal defects or abnormalities in sperm and stuff, which I didn't know about. Yes, it was that. So yeah, so I am on a trying to conceive break for the next 3 months, so till about the end of September, and yeah, well, there's nothing I can really do about that. So what I'm going to do in that time is we have put the house up for sale. It's not actually a sign up yet, but we signed all the stuff the other night. I've got to get organized and clean this house. I've got to go and buy the cleaning products because I'm just going to go into a cleaning frenzy. I'm getting rid of all this stuff. I'm like to Mark, we're getting rid of glasses, all this shit. I'm not moving when we move because it'll be going into storage for a while because we'll be moving in with my parents. So until we find the right house, I don't care. I'm not going to move into a house just because this one's sold. I am going to wait for the right house. So yeah, so I've got that happening in the next few months. I will also get back into my exercise. I haven't really exercised for like 3 or 4 weeks, and yeah, I've just got to really get back into it. So I've got those 3 months to really work my ass off and just get focused on something else. And yeah, I don't know what else. Obviously, in that time it will be my birthday, and I'll be 25. So yeah, and we did have to get rid of one of our dogs. He's gone to another home down like south because he just keeps on barking. And I'm almost at point out when you have babies, you don't know his history. You know Coco, but because we didn't know him from a baby, so they picked him up on Sunday. So yeah, I'm just currently in the process of eBay and stuff, or putting stuff on free cycle to get rid of stuff, and yeah, slowly we've got to do that. So, and try and save some money. I guess that's another good thing. It's just, oh my gosh, $100 for yesterday. Then this injection's gonna cost more. They haven't given me a price of what it could be, and oh my god, freaking out. 'Cause yeah, money's getting pretty low at the moment. So yeah, alright, I better go. It's about to hit the 15-minute mark. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.